Hey y'all, welcome back to Summertime Tarot. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you don't know, my name is Summer, and today I have another pick a card video for you. This one is specifically for what you're manifesting at this time, right? At the time that I'm currently recording this, we are having or experiencing a full moon, so your dreams are going to be really important at this time. So just make sure that you're paying attention to your dreams. You could be getting a lot of dreams that are giving you messages about what it is that you're trying to manifest in your life. So just take note, be aware. It can be very helpful. You could be receiving messages, downloads, all that good stuff from your ancestors, from your spiritual team. So yeah, just soak in that good old full moon energy. Take this time to really connect with yourself, do some self-care, to really kind of take note of any changes that you feel like you may be being called to make within your life at this time. Anything that you feel you may be called to let go of, to release, to relinquish, and to make sure that you're following through with that, so that you can get ready for this next moon cycle and to start really manifesting things for yourself. Okay, but let's go ahead. We're just gonna pick numbers for the piles, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. So you pick, and that's where your message is going to be. Pile 1. Let's go ahead and see, what are you manifesting at this time? What is pile 1 manifesting at this time? The first image that's coming to my mind is a strawberry. It's interesting. So some of you could be like really focused on your health at this time, but also it gives me love. So you could be really wanting a healthier love, healthier options in your life when it comes to love, when it comes to your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health. But I feel like you could be focusing a lot on your own self-love at this time. Okay, let's see here. I've got Ace of Sticks here. First card out. Yeah, I feel like this is a... Oh, okay, hold on. The song Sweet Love is coming to my mind. Yeah, I feel like this is you're working on a deeper connection with yourself and with the divine here. Okay. And as a result, this is affecting all of your relationships. Hold on. We got a lot of cards out here. Yeah, we got 2 of Sticks in reverse. We got the 6 of Sticks in reverse. Father of Knives in reverse. Okay, all these are in reverse. Okay. Okay. So we got 2 of Sticks, 6 of Sticks, Father of Knives, 3 of Knives, 3 of Sticks, Aunt Caroline, which is the Wheel of Fortune on this deck, and the Hermit as well. So yeah, it looks like, yeah, like I said, right, there's a lot of self-love, self-care here. A lot of you could be taking a pause when it comes to certain when it comes to romantic relationships here, because you really want a deeper connection, you want more fulfillment. That's what you're manifesting right here. You're manifesting, a lot of you here, this is also to do with, you're really wanting to manifest more stability, more abundance in your life. And because of that, you're not trying to deal with anybody who's like not on the same page, or who's not bringing the same energy, right? Yeah, so a lot of you here have been doing a lot of self-work here. You've been doing a lot of self-care, a lot of self-love. I feel like you've been doing a lot of spiritual healing, really wanting to connect to your spiritual team, your ancestors here, your spirit guides, the divine, wanting to bridge that gap and to have a stronger, more solid connection with yourself and with the divine. That's been your focus, and because of that, like I said, you may have cut off certain people, cut off certain toxic relationships, toxic behaviors, right? A lot of you here are really wanting, more healthy, good stuff in your life when it comes to romance, when it comes to your physical health. A lot of you could be cutting back on, certain behaviors, certain patterns in order to facilitate this growth that you want for yourself. And because of that, that's bringing in connections with people and partnerships that are more aligned with you. And I feel like your discernment is a lot stronger now. But I feel like a lot of you could have a good deal of like trust issues here that may be showing up. And it's important that you work through that. But I feel like some of you may be wanting to kind of disconnect or distance yourself from people in order to kind of cut out certain drama. So like you may not be wanting to open up to new things or new connections. You may be really keeping your circle small. But what I want to say for that is like to not move from one extreme to the other extreme. You feel what I'm saying? It's important that you take the knowledge and the wisdom that you've gained thus far and implement it when it comes to connecting with new people and new opportunities, right? You don't want to close yourself off. You don't want to close your heart off. You want to remain open. So it's important that you do some heart healing, but also like crown chakra, third eye chakra, because I feel like there may be a lot of negative storylines that may be replaying themselves in your mind and your thoughts, and that may be affecting how you show up and how you interact with people. Okay, let's see. Do I want to pull some more cards? Yeah, but as far as what you're manifesting, you're manifesting new connections. You're manifesting more stability in your life. I feel like I see like new friendships, because I feel like for most of y'all are not really open. Listen, I'm being honest, y'all are not really open to like romantic relationships at this time, and if so, you run the risk of kind of like either going back to an ex or connecting with somebody who is of a similar vibe as the person that you kind of close yourself off from, because I feel like there's still some healing that needs to be done in order for you to fully release this past cycle or these past relationships, this past relationship that kind of, right, we got the Three of Knives here, that kind of hurt your heart. Yeah, look at that, we got the Moon on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I feel like it's important for you here to be doing some reflection with this full moon, to really sit down and release, right? So that you can, if you are wanting like more love, maybe you want a romantic partnership and not just like a friend or friends with benefits, it's like it's going to be important for you to really sit down on this full moon and release this heartache, this pain. It may be good for you to write it out, to do some self-care, some self-love. It may actually be good to do like a self-love ritual here. Yeah. And to really, it could be like really good to kind of sit down with your friends and just kind of talk some things out, right? If you're not a writer, you don't feel like writing, you don't feel like journaling, it could be really good for you to sit down with some friends, to have, like a girls' night. I'm saying girls' night, but a guy's night out, and to really just vibe out and to, talk, have some fun, just feel your feels, let some things go. And to really kind of sit down and think about what it is that you really want to manifest, what it is that you really want to grow more of in your life. And to release that and let that go to the divine, and then get to work on it. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I have for you, Power One. Hopefully this helped you in some way. If it did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, if you're interested in booking a personal reading, the link is in the description box below for you to book that. I truly appreciate you. I enjoyed our time together, and I hope to see you soon. Peace out. So, pile 2. Let's go ahead. Let's see, what are you manifesting here at this time? The song that's coming to my mind is Rolling in the Deep. So I feel like some of you could either be coming out of a really tough time, or you could be in a really tough time right now where you may be feeling like a lot of heavy emotions. But I feel like with this full moon is going to help you with that. It's going to help you to better understand like your feelings, but also like the lesson, right? Sometimes it's hard to hear that when you're in a tough time, like, oh, it had a lesson to it. But like, really, I feel like this full moon is going to help you with that. But let's see here. It could be good for you to do some shadow work here with this full moon, to meditate, to be aware of like your own feelings, your own fears as well. Okay, so for some of you, like your ancestors may be visiting you in your dreams this full moon, or soon, or they have recently. It's almost giving me kind of like shoulder to cry on here. They want you to know that they are present with you and that they're walking with you and guiding you. They want you to trust and know that you can rely on them, and that you can come to them and release your burdens here. Yeah, okay, yeah, look at that. I didn't even see these. All right, let's see. Yep. Yeah, so they're talking about like you not trying to avoid or run away from your feelings or trying to push them down, but like really taking the time to sit with your emotions, to feel them, to work through them, to process them, and to not kind of beat yourself up for feeling any type of way. It seems like if you pick this pile, you may be a person who has a hard time going to anybody with your like feelings or with your concerns, with your struggles. I'm sorry, it's these bugs is going crazy out here today. They want you to really work through that and really work on being open to creating a space where you feel safe to release and to let go, right? So if you work with your ancestors, or you're considering working with your ancestors and you don't have an altar, set you up an altar this full moon so that you can have a space where you can really just sit with your ancestors, to be present with them, to give them offerings, to spend time with them, to speak with them, you know what I'm saying? So that you have this space where you feel comfortable to be, and just to be. No matter how it is that you're feeling, no matter what it is that's going on in your life. Yeah, they're really wanting you to create that space for yourself. If you already have an altar, it may be good for you to like find you like a space out in nature where you feel comfortable going to and just sitting, you know, be it by a tree, by a stream, where you can just sit down and like vibe out, draw, write, listen to your music, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you do to really kind of let go and release, and it's a healthy let go and release, right? Make sure it's healthy here. Make sure that you're making that a consistent thing that you do weekly or daily, right? So this is meditation, right? I know I like to go for drives and listen to my tunes, okay? Your showers, your spiritual baths, making that a ritual for yourself to let go of those things that may be burdening you. Okay? Let's see. Let's get some more cards here. Okay. These ones. Listen here, buddy. Back up. Thank you. It's saying some of you here may be avoiding sitting down and talking with your ancestors. You may be avoiding certain spiritual work that you need to be doing here. So it could be like your rituals. You may not be wearing like the jewelry and the protection that you need to be wearing. You may not be doing the cleanses that you need to do. And they're saying it's time for you to get consistent with that, because it has an effect. It makes a difference. And once you start doing it consistently, you will recognize how much of a difference it makes and how more powerful, how much more balanced you will feel on a regular everyday basis, right? It's like it gives me like you may be like, oh, I know I should do this, but like, do it really matter? Yes, it really matters. And they're saying they want you to recognize that and to really start utilizing these tools that you have. Be it, you know, I'm getting divination, so some of you may actually like read cards. Like, it may be good for you to spend time like doing divination and talking with your ancestors when you feel like you may be struggling or have like a lot on your plate and you just need to kind of talk or whatever, and to hear from them, to hear a message from them. It may be good for you to really go to someone, you know, to get a reading. It doesn't have to be me. It could be anybody that you trust, that you feel comfortable going to a reading for, because they're saying that they want to give you messages, they want to support you, they want to protect you, but you have to do the work as well. Okay, let's get a few more cards and then we're gonna close this out. Yeah, they're saying you may be a little bit stubborn here, a little bit hard-headed. It's like you know what it is that you need to do, but you may be having a hard time doing it. And they're saying they want you to make the effort, because once you make the effort and you start doing these things, they can really start showing up for you all that much stronger. Okay. This is also like not only with like your cleanses and stuff, but also with like what it is that you may be struggling with. They want you to come to them about it. Yeah, okay. Okay, this one too. Okay, so we have Spirit who recently passed speaking. It says, thank you for keeping me in your thoughts and memories. I love you. All right. Yeah, because they want to help you get things sorted. They want to help you, right? Some of you may have a business here. We have mom and pop spot. It says proud, family-owned, independent business, self-sufficient, creator, innovator. They want to help you with that. They want you to support you with that. But it's like you may be being a bit hard-headed. Like you may not be doing the things that you need to do. And it's because, right, you may be feeling a bit overwhelmed. You may be feeling burnt out. And they're saying to remember, like, what it is that you have in your arsenal, to remember your ancestors, to really connect with them, and to implement the wisdom and the knowledge that you have in order to really start calling in what it is that you want, calling in that abundance, calling in that stability, calling in your ancestors basically. rather than feeling like you're kind of doing this all by yourself, all by your lonesome, unsupported, you know what I'm saying? But making sure that you're also, right, taking a load off, taking the time to really rest and reflect rather than always pushing yourself. Because rest is also necessary here as well. Okay? Yeah. Because if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling run down, right, you need to listen to that. You need to take that pause, right? And it's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's that you deserve to rest as well. You know what I'm saying? And when you take care of yourself, when you take care of your needs, you're able to show up better for the things that need you, that need that energy, that you bring it. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to take care of you, man. Alright, but that's all I have for you, Pal 2. Hopefully this helped you in some way. If it did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, if you're interested in booking a personal reading, the link is in the description box below for you to book that. Alright, but I truly appreciate you and I hope to see you soon. Peace out. Tile 3. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with you. What are you manifesting at this time? I feel like a lot of you here may be wanting or working on growing your connection with nature and growing your ability to kind of read the signs and synchronicities that are sent your way. And I feel like it's important for you to really make space for that, to be open, but to also like be present and to get quiet here. Yeah, because I feel like you may be a bit restless, or like you may be wanting direction at this time, wanting confirmation as to the moves that you're making or that you plan on making. I feel like you may be searching here. But also I feel like you may be a bit hesitant to go a little bit deeper in what it is that you've been doing. Yeah. It's like you may be like, I don't want to say reckless, but you may be like making moves quickly, or at least wanting to, going after things, making, like, jumping, but you feel like you may not be getting anywhere, or it's not working out for you. Okay, that's a lot. All right. All right. What do we have on the bottom of the deck? We have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. Under that we have the Page of Pentacles and the King of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Let's see here. So you may be really wanting to go after like a dream, something that you have it on your heart, that has been placed on your heart, that you really want for yourself. But it's not only for yourself here. I feel like you may be really thinking about your family, your future, the future of your family, and you're really wanting to go after something big, something important. You're wanting to, yeah, follow your heart here. But like I said, you may be wanting confirmation or validation from outside of yourself. And with this full moon, I feel like it's important for you here to really get quiet within yourself and to tap into what it is that you're truly feeling, what it is that you're truly feeling intuitively, and for you to trust your intuition here. Because I feel like you're doubting yourself, you're not trusting yourself, and because of that, it may be hard for you to really see your way forward, because you may be holding on to a lot of thoughts and beliefs that aren't your own, that come from other people, that even come from like past situations, and they're affecting the way that you're moving forward. Yeah, so what are you manifesting at this time? You're manifesting like a breakthrough here. Like, you may not feel like it. For some of you, you may have had, right, with that tower at the bottom of the deck, you could have had like a wake-up call, or it could have been something that has been transpiring for some time now, where you're undergoing like, you know, a shift, an internal shift that's affecting the whole of your life. So this can look like, you know, a spiritual breakthrough, or, you know, an event that happened within your life that kind of shifted and changed the way that you perceive things, the way that you see things. And because of this, you're wanting to really move forward in a more heart-led way, rather than focusing so much on what everybody thinks is right, or what you're being taught, told is right, and really, you know, being spiritually led. Yeah, being spiritually led, being spiritually guided. And I feel like you may be hitting that point where it's like it feels quiet, or you're not hearing things. Maybe like you at the beginning of your journey, or something like that, you were getting a lot of confirmation, you were getting a lot of synchronicities, you were getting a lot of signs, and you were having a lot of dreams, you were having a lot of feelings, and you were, you know, feeling very like on point, like I know what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. And now it may be feeling like everything's just gone quiet. And that's because it's time for you to really start tapping in and tuning in, to really start listening and feeling and trusting what it is that you're feeling. And rather than kind of holding out and waiting for that confirmation, for you to actually start moving the way that you feel you're guided to move, without doubting yourself, without questioning, without, you know, being fearful of what could happen or what could transpire, without fear of loss, without hyper focus on gain, right? It's time for you to really start trusting yourself, to start trusting your spiritual team, and to start moving as you are being called to move. Okay, well, let's get some more cards out here. So let's see. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Let's get these. All right. Let's see. Excuse me. much manifesting peace. Like I said, it may not feel like it, but you're just gonna have to trust here and really learn how to surrender. Let go of your expectations of what things are supposed to feel like. Yeah, look, as I put that down, what things are supposed to look like. Look at that. And really just embrace where you are. Look at that. Embrace where you are. Be present. Okay? Present. What's that song say? For presence makes the strongest followers. Yes, indeed. You have to be present. Get out of your head. Get out of, your feelings as well. And just get present. That's the only way you're going to be able to really see and feel what it is you're being called to do, where it is you're being called to go. You got to start trusting yourself as well. But the only way you can really start trusting yourself is if you start acting on what you're picking up intuitively. Okay, I'm gonna take them all. That's a lot, but I'll take them. So we have Spirit Guide speaking. Don't miss this opportunity. It's your time. No more procrastination. Okay, then we have Ancestor speaking. I have a birthday or the day ascended coming up. Pour libations for me. Oh, then we have Spirit is listening. Spirit is present. Ask the right questions, avoiding bigger issues to address smaller ones or small ones. Okay. Yeah. It's really time for you to get present and to really start being consistent with your spiritual practices, your rituals, right? The things that help to keep your vibration high, right? So this could look like singing, this could look like dancing. This is you really keeping up with your studies, you continuing to learn, you continuing to go after the things that you want, right? Not getting comfortable. It's not time for you to get comfortable, boo-boo. Okay, it is not time for you to get comfortable, boo-boo. It's time for you to really step up, to take charge, and to really go after the things that you said you wanted. Don't make no excuses. Get out of your own way here. It's time for you to step up. But I'm going to leave it there. All right? But that's all I have for you, Pile 3. Hopefully this helped you in some way. If it did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, if you're interested in booking a personal reading, the link is in the description box below for you to book that. All right? But I truly appreciate you. I've enjoyed our time today. Hopefully I'll get a chance to see you soon. But either way, peace out.